2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, they're looking to come out strong and make their mark early. They have to look at this game as a great opportunity to do just that. Oh, and what a treat tonight. A battle royal between two powerhouses. This is the kind of marquee matchup that always seems to get the fans excited. Shaq, what are we in for tonight?
You know what, Ernie, when you're a great team, you want to establish your dominance over other great teams. This makes the matchup competitive. I want to see some elbows thrown.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. Great to have you with us, everybody, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And now the Golden State Warriors starters. It's the Splash Brothers, Curry and Thompson at the guard spots. Barnes and Green are the forward set. And it's Bogut in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
And really, he does that one as well as anyone. Kev, you're right. That's like his signature move once he goes airborne. And remember, you go back to when Steph Curry was in college, more of a shooting guard at Davidson, but he's worked relentlessly to not only improve his ball handling, but his vision. And now, all of a sudden, he's one of the most elusive ball handlers in the NBA.
Now, here is Irving. Following the shot by Tristan Thompson. Puts one up from 19. And there's J.R. Smith on the assist by Love.
He could have forced a tough inside shot, but made a terrific kick out to find the open jumper instead.
Here's Barnes. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt. Cavaliers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Irving kicks to Thompson. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. Here's Barnes. Rebound Love.
Boy, I like the defense there. Right up in his grill, didn't give him a chance.
Smith kicks to Irving. It's a pick by Love. Irving attacking. They get it again. Fires from deep. Shot is off. On defense, the Cavaliers. Now it's ended down to Doris Burke, who was able to talk with head coach Tyronn Lue.
A big factor in this game, he said, is how well they do to contain the young shooter Klay Thompson, saying Thompson can really give you trouble coming off screens. We've got to have all-out energy fighting to stay on his hip, and then we need to pressure on the ball handler to try and delay the pass. Kevin, both jobs are hard.
Thanks again, Doris.
You know, he might want to think about deferring for a while. He's had his chances this quarter, but just not able to convert.
Irving kicks to Love. Back to Irving. Love outside. Offline with his three.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Well, I'll tell you what, it was a really strong year for the Cavs. 53 wins for them, good for the 6th best mark in team history. A lot of those wins also came against the West, making it even more impressive.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Curry kicks to Green. No good. And Cleveland will come the other way. Cavs were very strong against the West. 18-12 record for them overall, second only to the Hawks in the East.
And they really turned it on against the West from mid-January on. How about going 14-1 in the West in their last 15 matchups, and that included a 10-game win streak against the West.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Mozgov, he's checked in for Tristan Thompson. Fry comes in for Kevin Love. Shumpert is checked in for Smith. And it's Matthew Dellavedova in for Irving. And then for Golden State, Spates checked in for Bogut. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And it's Livingston in for Curry.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter. You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Iguodala gets the bucket.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
Cleveland's gone 0-4 from three-point land to start out. Looking cold from outside. Here's Fry. Howard down after the assist. Let him into the lane.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Warriors have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Spates dishes to Green. Spates down low, guarded by Fry. Green passes to Spates. It's hauled in by Fry.
You know, Channing Frye signed a 4-year, $32 million contract in 2014. And in the very first leg of that contract, promptly had his worst season in 5 years. In fact, he even lost his starting job along the way.
And the Warriors decide to take their first time out here.
And really, the Warriors had an amazing regular season last year. Just from a historical standpoint, it was one of the best ever.
Now here's Thompson, looking for his first basket still in this one. 1:09 left to play in the first quarter. No one covering.
It is so hard to contain him. He just seems to get it done however he has to do it.
And for the Warriors last year, they would end the season with 67 wins. That number, Clark, tying for the 6th best win total in NBA history.
And my guess is only a few people saw it coming. I mean, and as the season wore on, it became more and more apparent that the Warriors were for real, but it took a while for people to accept that fact.
Here's Shumpert after the made shot from Klay Thompson. Iguodala with the steal. Here is Livingston. Mozgov covering. Livingston, that's good.
And that's exactly what they're going for on that shot.
To the left wing. That's a 2 from Dellavedova. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. The Warriors have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Here's Spates. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
The Warriors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. There's 18 seconds left in the first quarter. LeBron against Iguodala. James outside. Now the feed to Dellavedova. Can they get it? And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
Matthew Dellavedova.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Dellavedova.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Here's Clark. And it's good, but hold on. The officials may want to look at that one on the replay monitor. And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, and at this point of the game, you know, some might say, hey, can't we just skip the replay this time around? But you just never know.
Yeah, anything can happen. I mean, they want to get the call right, and the league is taking steps to speed the process with the Replay Review Center in Secaucus queuing up the footage for the officials.
And they've taken a look at it, and they've overturned the call. They've overturned the call. They're calling the basket good, Greg.
Yeah, and that's why we have replay. I mean, to make sure the officials don't miss any calls, and really a good job to take the second look at it. Would have been a shame if they'd been cheated out of those points.